Okay, today we're gonna work on this beautiful Mercedes C-Class C300. So they have a emulsifier in the ceiling tree. So we're gonna check what's the problem. So this case here, this car is V6, six cylinder. So when you pop the cove out, this right here, and this you just pull it. So that's right here. Put the air filter. Pop this into. Disconnect the hose, the vacuum hose. Take this out. So when it's cylinder 3, so in this case here, there's a 6 cylinder. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When it's 8 cylinders, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this case here, cylinder 3. There's 1, 2, 3. It's right here. This one we have emulsifier. So what I'm gonna do, I don't know if it's the coil is bad, the injector, or is the plug, the spark plug. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna switch. I'm gonna switch the coil, the cylinder 3 to the cylinder number 1, and I'm gonna see if the emulsifier is go back to cylinder 1. I know that the coil is bad. If it's not go back to the cylinder 1, it's still continue to the cylinder 3. It's because in this case I have a problem in the spark plug or injector. So that's what I'm gonna figure out. Okay. This case you're gonna use a T30 to remove the bolt. Okay, T30. And disconnect the plug right here. You have to disconnect the connection. You just pull down and push. Pull the clip down and push back. Okay. So that's to check out. You don't have to put the bolt back. Just leave it aside. Just switch the coil and connect the plug back and start the car. Clean the code and leave the car run a little bit and see if the emulsifier gonna come back. Like I said, if it come back and it's still a cylinder 3, the coil is good. So you might have issues with the injector or spark plug is bad. So that's an easy way how to figure out what part is bad. As you see, the code that show the cylinder 3, PO303, cylinder 3 emulsifier. So what I'm gonna do right now, I just switch the coil. I'm gonna raise it. Okay. Raise the code. Okay, now I'm gonna start the car and see if the emulsifier gonna come back to the other cylinder. If they come back in the cylinder 1, I know I have the coil. The problem is in the coil. If they come back and still show up the same ceiling 3, because I know that's another issue, that the coil is good, but with a house has a problem with the injector, or my spark plug is bad. So it's crazy because right now I just switched the plug, the coil. Before the car is how misfire, but right now I just switched the plug of the car. It's completely fine. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so I switched the coil, and start the car again, raise the code, and start the car again, and they come back the misfire ceiling 3. So my problem is not the coil. My problem should be spark plug or injector. So right now I'm gonna work in the ceiling 3 spark plug. That's the easy way, spark plug. If the spark plug is good, and then I'm gonna go to injector. All right, I will come back. Okay, so the tool you're gonna need to remove the spark plug is the socket. Okay, it's 5/8 16mm socket plus extension in the Russian. So please don't remove the spark plug when the engine is hot, because if you do that, you're gonna mess up to the cylinder head. So wait till the cylinder head be cold. So I'm gonna wait a little bit because I just started the car to see the misfire gonna come on. So wait a little while, and then you go ahead and remove, and then put the new one, put the coil back, start the car again, let it run a little while, raise the code, and let it run, and then turn off to run, and let it start. Let it run a little while again, and see if the code are gonna come on. If the code are gonna come on the same cylinder 3, and then you're gonna go to the fuel injector that's located right here, and then you're gonna remove the fuel injector and replace the fuel injector. So that's the easy way to do, because the fuel injector is more complicated to working. So the easy way to do, just switch the coil like I'm doing, and raise the code, start the car. If, like I said, if the code has come back to the cylinder 1, the coil is bad, but in this case here the coil is good. So now I'm gonna go to the second part, to the spark plug. If I'm switch the spark plug, put the new one, and it still come on the code in the cylinder 3, and then I'm gonna go to the hallway, because this right here is a little bit more complicated, but you can do, still can do. And then you go to the fuel injector. All right, I'll come back later on. So I already removed the old one, so they look a little bit of grease here because I have a problem with the takeout, because it's too tight. What I'm doing to not mess up my cylinder head, I just spray a little bit double 40 inside, and wait a little while, and then turn on the car, make the engine hot, turn it back off. Okay, turn off, and then wait a little while, turn on, turn off, just to the oil sit a little bit, and then I'm able to remove. But if you see, I cannot remove it. So right now I'm able to remove. So where to put the new one inside. So I'm gonna be cheap in this car here, because that's my car anyway. So I'm just gonna figure out the problem, fix the problem. But I recommend to, when you're gonna do the spark plug, change the whole spark plug 06. If you have a 8 cylinder, change the whole 8 cylinder. In this case, I'm going to replace on this part. That's the one I have, and that's my car anyway. So I want to spend the less money I can. So just fix the problem, and that's it. So now I'm going to put everything back, and I'm going to raise the code again. Hello. Raise the code. So I'm gonna raise the code right now. So raise it. They're gonna clean the code on the system. Now I'm gonna start the car. And I'm gonna wait a little while and then turn back off, and to see that everything's gonna be okay. All right, and that's all. So please subscribe so I can make more video for you guys and help you guys figure out the problem. If you have some question, just please be free to ask it. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you for watching.